Hello and welcome to Fringe TV. This is episode 1 and I am your theater ambassador for the day, Kat Primo. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. Today is June 7th, 2012, day 1 of Fringe Previews. You might be here so excited for fringing and wondering, how do I fringe? Well, we're going to cover that today. Let's get started. First of all, you can find any information you need at hollywoodfringe.org. If you're connected to the social networks, there is a Facebook page for the Hollywood Fringe Festival for all the different events, all the plays, I'm sure. And also on Twitter, you can keep up to date on all the news by following the hashtag HFF12. So, one great way to start your fringing experience is by picking up your Fringe Guide. These are available at the Fringe Central Box Office and at Fringe Central Station, as well as a bunch of the Fringe venues, and then start reading about the different shows. If something's cool, I highlight it. I look at the little schedule, I look at the map in the back, and I start making my calendar for fringing. Now, that calendar is not hard and fast because I am always at Fringe Central, where the beer and the wine and everything is flowing at Brian's Bar, and talking to other fringers. I think the spirit of the Fringe is really fun, and everybody's really awesome here in Hollywood. We've got freaks, we've got Fringe freaks, we've got all the amazing staff and volunteers, and of course the most amazing thing is all the theater nerds in town are here. There's going to be a lot of excitement, and they are building an amazing space for us here at Fringe Central Station. So let's take a look and see what they've made for us this year. Last Saturday, a team of awesome Fringe volunteers and staff came to Fringe Central Station to begin the long task of moving furniture out of the space. And we've been working hard to transform the space ever since. Fringe Central Station is the social hub of the Hollywood Fringe, with 2 stages, the Cabaret stage and the Up stage, that will feature free programming throughout the festival. You can also grab a drink or some snacks at Brian's Bar. Fringe Central Station will be open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. daily, starting today. This year, the Fringe's Central Box Office will not be located in the same place as the bar, but it is just a quick jaunt up the street to Open Fist Theater. To give you a sense of how short a walk it is from one venue to another, check out this shot of Ben Hill and I walking from Fringe Central Station to the box office and main stage at Open Fist. You can also see us pointing at the parking lot across the street. We'll have all-day parking available for $11 or $7 with the Fringe button.
Oh, look, it's the box office!
Here's Liz and Carb to tell you more.
We are in the main box office
of Fringe Central main stage,
conveniently located at 6209
Santa Monica
at El Centro, which is 1 block east of Vine.
In the Open Fist Theater, we've gloriously made our comfortable home. The box office hours.
The box office hours.
The Fringe Central box office hours. 11 a.m.
to midnight. Get your buttons, register your buttons online, and then when you come and get your tickets at the box office, your button discount will be automatically applied, and that is $1 off every ticket.
And then you can see all of the shows that you have seen, you plan on seeing. It's all synced to your email address. It's really convenient, especially for voting later in the Fringe for awards.
But that's the only, that's the only place. You have to come see us.
Yeah, you have to come see us with cash.
But you can buy online and have the convenience of purchasing online and the peace of mind of knowing that you're going to have that ticket.
You
can
for even
that
do
hard
it
to get show.
On your cell phone. Like, we're so green at the Hollywood Fringe. You've got your whole list of shows, all of your receipts. It's awesome.
As well as giving you some basic information about the Fringe, we wanted to share some exciting events that are happening here in Preview Week at Hollywood Fringe. For a little bit more information, let me introduce Megan McCauley, the Fringe's Outreach Director, and she will tell us more about the innovative new arts education programming called Student Fringe.
Student Fringe is a new program this year that I created. I did it because last year I found out during the course of the festival that the most exciting day for me out of everything I did at the festival last year was this assembly that we had at Bancroft Middle School. We had all these students come and watch a Fringe show. So this year what we're doing is scheduling a bunch of Fringe shows and having a bunch of students come and see them. And it's a ton of different schools. We have East Los Angeles Performing Arts Academy. We have Gabriella Charter School, which is a dance school from Echo Park. We have Hollywood High School from right around the corner. We have Southeast Middle School from Southgate. And we have Bancroft Middle School. They're coming back again this year. So it's going to be amazing. I think it's so exciting because Fringe is different. It's not your average, like everyday show that you might see. And I don't think it was until college really that I saw a gap in the world of theater that I really wanted to be in, and I really want to show these kids that now. I want them to know that there's this community of artists who want them to be part of it. I mean, we always say that we are celebrating new artists, and hopefully they will become part of that. So it's tomorrow. It's at our Fringe Central Main Stage, which is the Open Fist Theater. It's a 99-seat house, and it is going to be packed with Los Angeles' finest middle and high school students. I'm going to have some Fringe performers there. We have Four Clowns, Lost Moon Radio, Poe and Matthews, and Misadventure in the Middle of Nowhere. Later in the week we have Pam Knowles with Death 40 Feet Tall, and Peter Baruch, who is doing the last 5 years, is doing the stage combat workshop. And then we also have Josh Silverstein, who is a great friend, and we also have 2 student groups performing, the show choir from Hollywood High, H2O, and GCS Company, which is a company of dance students from Echo Park. So, I mean, I'm excited to see them perform. I can't wait. The last 6 months have been all student Fringe, and I will be so happy and also very sad when it's over.
Thanks, Megan. In this next segment, we're going to show you what we've been up to for the past couple of days, interviewing a bunch of Fringe participants. Roll the tape.
I am Edgar Allan Poe.
And I am Cornelius Matthews.
And we are doing a show called Poe and Matthews.
A misadventure in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
And this is our lovely Lila.
Howdy do, Lila Carug.
Starring in...
Oh, we have a little show called Texas Loves Lila. It's a musical one-act.
Hi.
Well, hello.
I'm Sam, and I am the director of Three Tables.
And I'm Dina, and I'm the producer of Three Tables.
I'm Robert, and this is the all-powerful Magic Mirror.
All-knowing Magic Mirror.
Cheryl Francis Harrington, and I met someone.
I'm Crump.
And I'm Leonard.
Yeah.
We're with Puppet Mayhem.
Puppet Mayhem. Yeah, we're doing the puppet cheer.
Well, I'm Dan Oster. I'm one of the actors from Lost Moon Radio, and sometimes writer.
And I'm Monica Miklas. I'm the producer of Lost Moon Radio. Hi, I'm Kirsten Lyons. I'm from Crushed, and the role I will be playing is Kirsten Lyons. She's very deep and complicated.
Hi, I'm Stella Valente, and I'm with Shut Up and Dance, and that's an order. No, that's terrible.
It is a short one act, about 25 to 30 minutes.
Where when Jupiter Jack plays a track on his radio show, we see it performed live by the 5-piece band and our 5 hysterical comedic actors.
Well, one of them's hysterical.
We go to space, we blast off to space, and along the way we meet billionaire Sir Richard Branson.
He's a billionaire.
He is a billionaire.
It's about myself. I'm a very famous writer. You've probably heard of me.
And I'm also a really famous writer.
He's not quite as famous, but he's written things.
When Randy's little sister Gwen arrives, Burnt is forced to either bury the truth or bury himself in this bitter rush of almost romance.
But despite that, both characters are the mom's very, chaotic and frenetic, and they're both very engaging, and so it's very funny despite the content of the material.
It's actually a legend. It's a lot of history, and it's a lot of legend, and it's a lot of Texas tall tale blended into this nice drama.
And it's super fun. Everybody that sees it loves it. It's like a love letter to the 80s.
It asks the question, why is it that the boys that you like never like you back? And I mean, it's for everybody. It's if you like boys, if you like girls, if you like bridges. Because I saw a girl and she loved a bridge. It was the San Francisco Bay Bridge.
I got dumped at the altar at 19, and at that time, girls didn't have sex before you were married because that's the way you were brought up. Good girls didn't do it.
Breakdown here or there, minor hospitalization. And then much later in life, after doing not so bad, I then find out, surprise, I have post-traumatic stress disorder. Who knew?
In theory, I've loved time travel all my life. But in terms of an actual show, I started writing it in about 2010.
The meeting, that I met someone, is like the first story. Adam and Eve met each other. You're always meeting someone, a friend, a lover. It's such a universal, guttural thing.
Everyone has those people from those past, those the scenes of our past, moments just that maybe you didn't get a chance to reconcile and deal with.
There's very little out there. There's only a few plays that I can think of that are really good about young people struggling with trying to find themselves and who they are, and paints them as real people.
My hope is that, people are, get as passionate and see it as universally accepted, universal themes of friendship, of brotherhood, of basketball, of sports.
There's a world outside of Texas, way out there beyond this hick state melody.
Jam it up like that. Now it looks like it goes through the dollar bill, but it's just an illusion. It's just an optical illusion. Now the way that you want to fix the bill is like this. All you have to do is hold it like that, and then, with the magic sound...
It's super fun. You come just 80s, I'll give you prizes.
And every night's going to be different depending on who's in the audience, so we're really excited to see what happens.
If that doesn't make you excited about Hollywood Fringe, I don't know what will. You'll be able to see the full interviews with these participants on their project pages on the Hollywood Fringe website by June 14th. And now, a very important, regularly occurring, highly dramatic, super special, awesome, totally tubular, and really intellectual segment that will be happening on every episode of Fringe TV. Word with the festival director.
Fringe!
That was Word with the festival director. Thank you, Ben. And now let's go back to Megan, who's got exciting news about an event that's happening this weekend, LA Pride Parade.
So this is going to be the second year that the Hollywood Fringe is in the LA Pride Parade, which is awesome. It's really fun. It happens right over in West Hollywood. There are 400,000 people that come out for the Pride Parade, and there are going to be 50 marchers for the Hollywood Fringe. There are going to be participants, volunteers, and the freaks who will be out there in full costume, who were very popular at last year's LA Pride, so I'm sure they will be again this year. It's really exciting, and I'm excited for this year in particular because of the theme of the LA Pride Festival. It is called "And Proud of It." That's like their tagline for the year. And I love that because we're the Fringe Freaks. We call ourselves freaks. Happily, we love calling ourselves that for doing this arts festival and for sort of doing this alternative work and this big party for this year. So I'm excited to be out there, the Fringe Freaks, letting our freak flag fly.
Well, that's all we have for you today on episode 1 of Fringe TV. If you have a moment, please go online and check out the Kickstarter campaign for the Hollywood Fringe 2012. That campaign will help fund some very important programming. So if you have a minute, you have $1, every little bit helps. Check out the Kickstarter campaign for Hollywood Fringe 2012. All the information that you need about the festival is online at hollywoodfringe.org, and you can follow us on Twitter at HollywoodFringe or by following the hashtag HFF12. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Kat Primo. I've been your theater ambassador for today, and I cannot wait to Fringe with you. So have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.